And we start with breaking news tonight. I'm Donna Terrell. A father of a 5-year-old Camden girl and his live-in girlfriend face charges tonight after the child is found malnourished, neglected, and forced to eat salt. Fox 16's Charmaine Nero spoke to police who say it's one of the worst cases they've seen, and the community say they're in shock.
Donna, very tragic story here. Police tell me as soon as the 5-year-old arrived at the hospital, she started crying out for food and something to drink. Staff say she appeared emaciated and extremely underweight for her age and had circular burn marks on her upper thighs and bruising on her backside.
We have all been just devastated by this. You just don't think about this happening in your hometown.
The city of Camden has a population of around 13,000.
But it's a small community. It's very close.
And on Tuesday, many living in this small town still in shock after hearing disturbing news involving the maltreatment of a 5-year-old girl.
A little girl was brought into the emergency room complaining of her neck hurting.
The girl said she had fallen down the stairs, but doctors noticed she was severely malnourished, hungry, thirsty, and had extreme levels of sodium in her system.
When the nursing staff seen how malnourished she was, they even used the phrase bony, they contacted us.
The girl told doctors her parents were feeding her spoonfuls of salt with meals. Investigators said her sodium levels were so high, she was at risk of dying of salt poisoning.
This was a 5-year-old little girl that weighed 30 pounds. That's unheard of.
Police immediately started to search for the girl's father, Antoine Davidson, and his live-in girlfriend, Janisha Moore.
I just don't understand why a parent would want to do that to a child, to their own child.
While police officials say a social media post on their Facebook page led to the arrest of both Davidson and Moore, they're still working to get justice for this little girl.
We're just bound and determined we're going to see her through this and make sure the consequences are paid.
The 5-year-old's father and his live-in girlfriend both face several charges, including attempted murder, domestic battery, and permitting abuse of a minor. Both are due in court tomorrow.
Well, I agree with that public information officer. It's just this is something that's just unheard of. Were there other children there? Other children in the home? Were they abused? Did anything happen to them?
Yes, we're hearing from that public information officer and detectives that there were other children there, but none of those children were as abused as this girl. They weren't abused at all from what we're hearing. We're also hearing at the hospital that she was allegedly trying to eat a sandwich, and that was taken from her and given to the other kids. So,
oh my goodness, okay.
A lot more developing here.
Let us know what happened.